Ancient Greeks and Romans had a fable about a person who was a little too fixated on his own image even before the first selfie. Narcissus was depicted in one story as a gorgeous man who traveled the globe in quest of a romantic partner. He rejected a nymph by the name of Echo and then fell in love with his own reflection in a river. Narcissus perished as a result of his inability to escape. His final resting place was marked by a flower, which we now refer to as the narcissus. The myth effectively conveys the fundamental concepts of narcissism and excessive, often harmful self-involvement. Yet advice articles include more than simply personality types. Really, it's a collection of characteristics that psychologists have investigated and categorized. An exaggerated, grandiose self-image is what narcissism is defined as psychologically. In varied degrees, narcissists believe they are more important, more attractive, and wiser than others, and that they should receive special care. Grandiose and vulnerable narcissism are two types of narcissism that psychologists classify as personality traits. Another, more severe variety is narcissistic personality disorder, which we'll discuss next. The most well-known type of narcissism is grandiose. It is characterized by extroversion, domination, and attention-seeking. Grandiose narcissists, who occasionally hold positions of authority in politics, show business, or the arts, seek attention and power. Of course, not all people who seek for these powerful positions are narcissists. Many individuals do it for very good reasons, such as realizing their full potential or improving the lives of others. Nevertheless, narcissistic people crave authority for the prestige and attention it brings. Narcissists who are weak might be reserved and silent. Although they are easily intimidated or offended, they have a strong feeling of entitlement. In any scenario, narcissism's negative side manifests over time. Narcissistic couples may be dishonest or disloyal, and narcissistic leaders may make dangerous or immoral judgments due to their propensity for acting selfishly. When their positive self-image is questioned, they may become angry and hostile. Similar to an illness, those who have it feel quite well while those around them have symptoms. When taken too far, this conduct is categorized as narcissistic personality disorder, a psychiatric condition. 1 to 2% of people, mostly men, are affected by it. Moreover, only adults can receive this diagnosis. Although it can be common for young individuals, especially kids, to be excessively egocentric, this behavior can simply be a natural stage of growth. Many characteristics linked to narcissistic personality disorder are described in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition by the American Psychiatric Association. A grandiose vision of oneself, issues with empathy, a feeling of entitlement, and a need for adoration or attention are some of them. The fact that these traits dominate people's lives and result in serious issues makes them real personality disorders. Imagine it: instead of taking care of your partner or kids, you only utilized them as a means of attracting admiration or attention. Or consider if, rather of looking for constructive criticism on your performance, you informed everyone who tried to assist you that they were mistaken. What then leads to narcissism? Although we don't know which genes are involved, twin studies demonstrate a significant hereditary component. But the environment also matters. Parental exaltation of their offspring might encourage grandiose narcissism, and weak narcissism might be influenced by cold, strict parents. In societies that promote uniqueness and self-promotion, narcissism also appears to be more prevalent. Since the 1970s, when the self-esteem movement and an increase in consumerism replaced the community focus of the 1960s, narcissism has been on the rise in the United States, for instance. Nowadays, social media has increased the opportunities for self-promotion, but it's important to note that there isn't any conclusive proof that social media leads to narcissism. Instead, it gives narcissists a way to get attention and social standing. So, are there any ways narcissists can get over such flaws? Yes. Anything that encourages open discussion about one's own conduct and consideration for others, such as counseling or acting compassionately toward others, might be beneficial. The problem is that it might be difficult for someone with narcissistic personality disorder to continue focusing on improving themselves. Self-reflection is challenging for narcissists from an unfavorable perspective.